Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about sexual relationships and what you need to look out for if you are planning to have a sexual relationship and the precautions that you need to take to have a safe sexual relationship. Number one rule is that always wear protection because you don't know what your partner has. Even if he's being truthful, you still need to take the precautions not to get pregnant, not to get an STI, not to get an STD, not to get some other kind of disease, not to get AIDS. So just take the precautions and wear a condom if you guys are thinking about starting a sexual relationship. Number two is always make sure your partner's okay with a sexual relationship. If your partner isn't okay with having a sexual relationship, you need to respect that and not be like, oh, please, 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 because then she'll get the idea that you're only going to use her for sex. Number three is the most important. Always make sure your partner isn't going to break up with you after you guys do make love. A lot of guys nowadays, since sex is put so much on TV and it's sort of like a trend, it lost all meaning, and guys or girls, it doesn't matter, I know some girls, they get the idea that relationships are only based on sex, and it's just make sure that they're not going to break up with you after you guys share that personal connection, because it's just like, it hurts a lot. So make sure that you guys aren't going to break up afterwards. I think that's the main three things that I want to tell you guys about sexual relationships. But now I'm going to be telling you guys about what ties in with sexual relationships and what you need to expect. If you're still a virgin and you're thinking of having sex with your partner for the first time, you need to be ready for some shit. Having sex with anybody, it ties in with emotional connection to this person, because you gave them something that you will never get back. You became one for that moment. So what you need to expect pretty much is emotions a lot more serious in the relationship. And then I think that's two, emotion and feelings. Like, it's crazy how much feelings can go up whenever you guys share that moment. Also, for guys, girls, after you guys share that experience, girls are a lot more sensitive than you guys. So if you act all mean to her and you don't really talk to her, it'll make her think that, hey, he doesn't care about me. He only used me for sex. He only used me for sex. What the hell? Blah, 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 blah. After you guys do the dirty, guys, make your girl feel loved out, 100% of the time. Same goes for girls. Girls, if your guy starts getting emotionally attached to you, you need to show that he's, you need to show that he's loved 100% of the time, and that you didn't just use him for sex. Because I'm sure a lot of guys feel that after, they share that moment. With a sexual relationship comes a lot of responsibility. You're not in the honeymoon phase anymore. Like, you're not in the cupcake phase anymore. So you need to start thinking, I may or may not have taken this person's virginity. How am I going to really deal with this every single day? And it takes a lot of responsibility for people to have a sexual relationship. So just stay more on the cautious side of things and not really play it a little bit too safe. Girls have hormones that make them overanalyze things. Guys have hormones that make them overanalyze things. Girls have hormones that makes them a bitch, pretty much. Guys have hormones to make them a bitch. So just make sure that everyone is happy in the relationship before you guys do have that experience and after you guys have that experience. Hashtag deep shit. I'm so deep you can't even see me. That's basically all I wanted to discuss. I think I covered everything that I needed to cover. So just use a condom. Always expect the unexpected. Expect an emotional connection, emotional attachment to your significant other. And don't use it for sex. Don't use him for sex either. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. I'll be doing a lot more of these. I just have to think of a lot more things because bye.